You know, it's funny how these things get started. I mean, it's not like you get all dressed up and you say, hey, guys, let's go out and look for some really big-time trouble.
No, it just happens, doesn't it? I mean, look at those kids in New York who decided to go out on a night of wilding.
Yeah. Trouble does have a way of finding you.
Certainly found me a few times. Do you remember that time that I went into the drive-in with Jenny Tyndall? And I got so angry, we got in this huge fight, and I stomped off in a huff and decided I was going to walk home. Well, that idea had a lifespan of about a quarter of a mile, and then I decided to give up, and I went into some little dive. What was the name of that place?
The name of that place was the Limestone Cafe.
Limestone Cafe. How could I forget a name like that? Anyway, I went in, and I picked up the phone, and I called and said, come and get me, please. And then I settled into wait, being the spoiled brat, of course, that I was. By the time my ride got there, I was backed into a corner by a bunch of rednecks who were all ticked off because I wouldn't do tequila shots with them. Do you remember that?
You kidding? How could I forget that? We barely got out of that place alive.
I guess you never told me that.
Well, I guess it's probably because I know you'd go nuts.
Because of what happened to you, or because I wasn't the one you called?
Tunes. This place needs your tune.
Don't make a big deal out of nothing, okay?
Jody, what you two had back then would hardly be characterized as nothing. The question I have is, how would we characterize it now?
You know, you have a choice, Reese Walker. You can sit here and sulk because I couldn't remember your phone number 20 years ago. Or you can get your fine self up off your butt and have a dance with your wife and your best friend. Come on. Remember.
You got room for one more here?
Woo!